So guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be talking about the 86 rated second in form Felipe Anderson. This guy cost me just over 150k, but I imagine by the time that you guys are watching this, he'll have dropped in price a little bit due to weekend league rewards coming out. Anyway, in the comments below, let me know your thoughts on this card. Also let me know which player you'd like to see me do a video on next. Leave a like on the video if you want to see more videos like this, and be sure to subscribe if you're new around here. Right then, Felipe Anderson, the Brazilian winger. He's right-footed on the left side, he's got a 4-star weak foot and skills, and he's also got high work rates. In-game attributes wise, he's got some pretty good stats on show. 94 shot power and 94 long shots definitely stand out in the shooting column. In the dribbling department, we can see that he has a high agility stat of 91 and a really good in-game dribbling rating of 92. Physically, we can see that this guy isn't particularly strong. He's only got 60 strength. And before we move on from the attributes, one stat that I do have to quickly point out is the fact that this guy has a pretty good interception stat. 75 interceptions on an attacking player is pretty rare to see. Moving on, let's talk about how this 86 rated card performed in games. You saw at the start that I was using this guy as a left winger in the third variation of the 4-3-3. When using that formation, I just didn't feel like Felipe Anderson got involved enough, so in game I'd switched to the 4-3-2-1 formation and I used this guy as a left forward. One of the first things I noticed about this guy was he draws a lot of fouls. He's a tricky winger who keeps the ball close to his feet when defenders are near, so my opposition would regularly try and slide tackle when Felipe Anderson was running at them with possession, and thus he ended up getting fouled a lot. This guy was very quick, with and without the ball. On the counter-attack, he's absolutely deadly. I thought his dribbling was outstanding. He controls the ball really well, and he feels fluid in possession. It was easy to just sprint down the wing with this guy, and then cut inside. Felipe Anderson's shooting impressed me quite a bit. His shot power is lethal, and from distance, he is definitely a threat. I thought his finishing for a winger was good, and despite having a fairly average curve stat, he scored some great finesse shots. You'll see in the footage that when attempting timed finishes, even if I didn't get perfect timing, the shots would still curl into the back of the net. Despite Felipe having a 4-star weak foot, I thought his left foot was poor. It was poor for shooting, so if you can, keep the ball on his favoured right foot when attempting a shot. As you can imagine, this guy isn't much of an aerial threat. He's 5'9" and he has 43 jumping. He's rarely going to win a header, and even if he does, with his 47 heading accuracy, it's very likely that the header will not go where you want it to. When it came to passing, I thought this guy's general distribution was decent, and I also felt that he whipped in some really good crosses. I don't cross too much, but for those of you that do, this guy would get plenty of assists for you because his crosses are very accurate, especially off of his right foot. There aren't too many notable negatives for this card, to be honest, but one that does stand out is the guy's strength. His strength is pretty poor. He's very weak and he's very easily knocked off the ball. Centre backs just outmuscle this guy with ease, and some of the stronger fullbacks will do the same. If you've got this guy, you've got to use his dribbling abilities to avoid contact with opposition defenders as much as possible. I felt his stamina was okay. He will get through 90 minutes of football, but if you go into extra time, I would advise that you sub him off. Anyway, we're coming towards the end of the video now, so let's get into the summary. Overall, I enjoyed using this card. I always enjoy using wingers that have elite dribbling stats. His positioning isn't the best for an attacking player, and his low strength means he can be easy to defend against. Do I think second in form Felipe Anderson is a card that you can use in FUT Champs? Yeah, I'd say he's FUT Champs ready. Do I think second in form Felipe Anderson is worth picking up though? I'm going to have to say no, because the Premier League has a lot of good left wing options, and it's got a lot of good options that you can pick up for less than the price of this card. Players like Heung-min and Mane come to mind, so I don't think second in form Anderson represents good value for money as things stand. Anyway guys, those are my thoughts on this card. I hope you have enjoyed this video. If you have, please remember to leave a like on it. Feel free to leave your thoughts on this card in the comment section below. Thanks for watching, and as always, I'll catch you in the next one.